Another time trial Tuesday. It is Tuesday, August 22nd, and it's a beautiful Tuesday evening here. We've got some of the best drivers scattered throughout the United States have come to join us here tonight, and we're going to do a little time trial to see which driver can get the best 650 pp race car to go the fastest around Trial Mountain. So we've got a large variety of cars here tonight. A couple guys are going to be joining us a little bit later into this event. But Bland, he won last week, or Board Burton, as you can see him on the right side of your screen. He won last week in the Jeff F1 car, so it's going to be fun to see if he can go back-to-back here and get his second career win. But he chose for this week's rules, he originally chose for Javen to be banned because of the rules he chose for last week, but he changed his mind, being a good Samaritan, and allowed Javen to run the event. But tonight's is race cars only. We've been running street cars for the past couple weeks, but tonight is race cars only and 650 pp limit. So we're going to get down trackside to get this thing going. 30 minutes for these drivers to set the fastest lap. So since this is a larger track, it's going to be difficult to set that many laps around this racetrack. But let's go ahead and get this thing started. And 3, 2, 1. The track is green. The track is green. The timer is going. See drivers starting to make their way out of pit road. The Nissan is inside of the Jeff F1 car coming out of pit road. These drivers fighting for every inch of space. Already, E3 was lagging really bad, but now he's back to normal. Driving that old Porsche, beautiful old race car, beautiful livery he has on that car. Jalen Bird's currently second on the racetrack right now. He's going to go really wide through that turn. It's going to take a couple laps for these drivers to really adjust to the track conditions and the racetrack. It's been a while since we've been here. This is the first time that this track is hosting a GTO sanctioned event. We have ran some practice lobbies for previous time trial Tuesdays here before, but this is really going to be the first time that we've had a true event here. As you see some drivers passing each other down the long straightaway before the hard left-hander. Something's interesting about this racetrack. There is some wildlife scattered throughout the woods here. There's a bear somewhere. If someone can, I don't know where it is. Ooh, the Jeff F1 car has made some contact with Zay there. See Ahmed back again. He had a really good run last week at Brands Hatch. Almost ended up coming up with a victory, but Javen was able to pick up his 10th career victory, which Colin was not too happy about. But then E3 forgot something, so he'll be right back, I'm guessing. But he had a really good run. Was holding on the P2 for majority of the event. Ended up dropping back to lower to the top 5 for the rest of the event, but had a very fast car last week, so it's going to be really interesting to see what he can do here tonight. And still very young career. Slinky said he's bound and determined to use that the front-wheel drive cars. He really wants to win in a front-wheel drive car. And then he'd be the first one to win in every single drivetrain. There's the offer. He's won an all-wheel drive, run a wheel-row drive in Time Trial Tuesday. So see if Slinky can grab another one here tonight. Be interesting. Just what driver can handle and master all these different drivetrains? Just since all these just handle so much differently, and see what Slinky can do, and see if he can go for his 4th career win tonight, which would tie him for 5th on the all-time win list with Donnie Wu. So that'd be fun to watch. Of course, Jalen Bird is still second on the racetrack. No driver's completed a time lap yet. Been a while since we've seen Jalen Bird in victory lane. If you gotta look all the way back to season 2 of the GTO touring series or weekly series at Blue Moon Bay, where he picked up his first and only career win to this date. There, very fun race to watch. It's a very fun night. See if he'll be able to do good again tonight. Been struggling in some of these time trials. but he had a fast car in practice for the couple of turns he was able to complete. So we'll have to see how the rest of this thing plays out. Looks like Slinky's going to be the first one to complete a time lap here. And across the stripe, 2:03.327 is the fastest lap to date. Looks like Jalen Bird's going to be the second guy to cross the light, cross the thing. A couple drivers putting their first lap times up on the board. Sure, it's going to be shaking up a lot of times. Still got a lot of time remaining. Dante are diving on the pit road, going to make some adjustments to that car. This will be interesting what happens. Around 25 minutes to go in this thing still. So still got a long time. Zay's on pit road as well. Couple drivers getting some faster sectors in there. See if anything will shake up on the leaderboard. Like Dante's actually gone to the top of the leaderboard. 158.883 is the fastest lap so far. That Nissan GTR. Slinky's 4.444 seconds behind him. Gonna close that gap up. He does his personal best by 1.2 seconds, so gaining some time out there, still learning what the car can and can't do. Jalen Bird going 4.6 seconds up on his personal best. He's within 6 seconds of the leader. Ooh, but Ahmad is going to jump up to only 1.2 seconds behind the leader. The 2-minute flat time, so pretty fast time by him so far. Going to be interesting to see what kind of adjustments he can make to that thing. The top two on the leaderboard are both GTRs, so maybe Nissan has a knack for this place. We'll have to see how this thing plays out in the remainder of the session. Goes 4/10 up on his personal best around that time. Look at Jalen Bird currently sitting P3 at the moment. He's around the hard hairpin turn. Go through some of the more difficult turns here. He's going to go 6/10 on his personal best sector right there. Ooh, to the top of the board goes E3 with a 158.7. He beat Dante by a 10th. So a close battle right now for the lead. Gonna be interesting. Who will be faster? That Porsche is definitely a fast car so far. Beautiful livery on that car. Ooh, and Ahmad goes his fastest lap. He's 14th 100ths of a second behind E3, so a really, really tight battle. The top three within a tenth of each other. So, man, this one is a really competitive Time Trial Tuesday so far. This will be interesting what these drivers will be able to do. Here comes Dante down the front straightaway again. He's on his out lap, so he won't be able to set a good time lap this time. So he currently sitting. Oh, and look who it is. It's Javon Tucker. He's on the racetrack now. His fastest lap so far is a 1:59.878. Puts him about a second behind the leader. See if he can join the fight for the lead here. Ahmad's actually gone to the top of the board, or the top of the board of the cars that are running right now. E3's in the pits. But Dante's only 87 100ths of a second behind second place, so really, really tight battle for the lead so far. Blam goes his personal best with a 2:11.537. 12 seconds make up, so it is a. Hope he knows that he can switch off a comfort horse, since this one's actually a race car. Jalen Bird back out on track now after making some adjustments. Try to make that thing a little bit faster. Dante actually has the fastest lap now, set on his second lap out that time with a 1:58.3. These drivers making their way through the forest here. Beautiful racetrack, beautiful facility. Really fun to be able to come here. You're still within 4/10 of the lead, so definitely within striking distance. And Ahmad is only 14 100ths of a second behind him. David Tucker's about a second and a half off the leader, so with some adjustments, he can definitely be in the fight. So a lot of drivers have a shot at this thing. Closing on about halfway through the event, so it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of this thing shakes out. Dante goes way wide in that turn. Looks like Jaden Tucker's going to pit to make some adjustments. He's back out on the racetrack now. Jaden Tucker's driving the Red Bull Junior. Fun little race car to drive. There's first and second right now within a corner of each other. Trying to feel the cars out, learn what they can and can't do. Lamb's going to get out the way of the leaders, whether he chooses to or not. He's already limited on grip. Off the final turn, see what he can do this lap. .65 of a second on fastest on his personal best. Let's move E3 within 3/10. We're going to ride along on the in-car camera of E3 around this racetrack. Watch him wrestle that Porsche around this place. A little sharp turn in the tunnel. Blind corner going into that transition from the daylight to the dark can really trick you up sometimes. Here's the right-hander. Then you're going to have another sharp sweeping left to the straightaway. 5/10 up on his personal best that time. See if he can hang on to it. So you see a lot of drivers using that apron there, trying to get the best smooth entry onto this long straightaway, trying to get the power down the fastest they can. Now this is the really cool part of the racetrack. Longest straightaway on the course can really let these cars sing. But you got a sharp left hairpin coming up, as you can see just ahead of him now. He's gonna brake, settle the car down in that thing. Now upcoming here comes the S's. There's a lot of hills and dips right through here. Ooh, 8/1000ths purple sector, not by much, but still fastest. Really hard. The car gets really light in here, settling down into the crevices and whatnot of the racetrack. Another sharp left-hander. Try to get the power down onto a short little straightaway here. Then a quick sharp left and one more quick sharp right will lead you back onto the main straight. Trying to get the power down. Nice corner exit. See what kind of lap E3 can do here. And to the stripe. E3's going to go 2/10 up on his personal best, putting him only. But Dante immediately tops that. 157.8. So Dante now extends his lead to 6/10. Javen Tucker's exactly 2 seconds off of the lead, so it's kind of got to give him props for being exactly off that much. Jalen Berg goes his personal best that lap by 2 seconds. So nice to see him making up some time. That would probably put him in the top 3, I would guess, if he'd be able to close out another lap like that. If he was able to gain another 2 seconds. And attention drivers, we are closing in on around 10 minutes to go. Got 11 more to go. E3 in the pits making some adjustments, trying to get this thing ready to go back on the racetrack. Ahmad back out on the racetrack as well after making some adjustments to his car. And we're going to take a look at Javen Tucker doing Javen Tucker things. Ooh, Javen way off track, and Slinky follows right behind him. The grass is not the fastest way around the racetrack. So he's going with the leader up here, Dante, the fastest so far. The top three still within a second of each other, so all three of these guys are within striking distance of the lead. So it's going to be interesting to see what can happen. We have under 10 minutes to go, so it's going to be fun to see what these drivers can do for the remainder of this event, and what kind of adjustments people can make. Three and Dante have been pretty much back and forth for this entire event. It's going to be fun to see what will happen. Ooh, eight 100s up on his personal best, purple sector there for Dante, so still gaining some speed out there. It's going to be hard for E3 to pick this up, but he's been on the faster cars all night, so see if he can do it. And Jack has joined us, the event. Oh, E3's going to go for a little spin there. Got a little bit too much grass. And he's going to go to the pits and restart. So under 10 minutes to about 8 minutes to go now. That gives the drivers around 4 more times lapped if you can keep it out on the racetrack. So 4 to 5 more time lapse for these drivers. And Dante's just laying it down out there even faster that time around. 157.849. So, and Zay is back. Let's see what kind of stuff Zay has to offer. Looks like Blam's struggling a little bit with the Jeff F1 car. Was really hoping for 2 consecutive good weekends for that team. They've worked so hard and had a lot of momentum coming off of that win, and Dante just won another purple sector. He has definitely found a good rhythm out there, really settled into the groove. It's going to be hard for anyone to catch him. And 7.5 minutes to remain. E3 still P2 on mod P3. About half the field is actually in the pits right now, all making adjustments, trying to get everything they can out of the car. We'll be interviewing the top 3. Dante's gonna go to the pits, so he's gonna make some more adjustments. He wants to get even faster. Mod's only two tenths behind E3, so he can definitely catch him. But E3 just fresh off of making some adjustments to the car. Be nice to see what he'll be able to do out here with that car. He's going to come around the start his first timed lap. A lot of drivers out here searching for their first win. Some drivers searching for their first wins in a while. Mod Zay, some of them searching for Jack, their first career win here tonight. Some news in the league: we are planning on starting up a series, a point season, within the next couple weeks, called the Champion Series, and we're going to pick the best of the best drivers. We're going to race a bunch of different cars at a bunch of different racetracks, and it's going to be fun. We're going to run you through the schedule real quick, or the proposed schedule. It is definitely going to be, within a different different cars each week. It's gonna be fun to see what happens. Let me see if we can find the schedule here, the proposed schedule for the Champion League. So we'll be racing Mavericks and Root X. It's gonna be fun race. Anyone can win there. Group B's at Fisherman's Ranch. It's gonna be a fun dirt race. See these drivers just racing those dirt There's rally cars around that racetrack, super formulas at Spa, Group 3s at High Speed Ring, really fun car track combination. I believe we're going to be running TA2s here at Deep Forest, which is what we practiced earlier. And we're running Group 1s at Trial Mountain, Group C's at Le Mans, Group 4 at Watkins Glen, Group 2s at Daytonas, and the championship race will most likely be our Sylvias that we use for the Strictly Stock series at Blue Moon. So it'll be a fun all-around season to truly pick who the best driver is over a wide variety of cars. So this will be really hard for a lot of drivers to be consistent week in and week out, which is definitely going to be fun to watch in the point standing, since our point standing is mainly based off of consistency. So it's going to be fun to watch and fun to see how drivers will adapt to the different cars week in and week out. And Peter's having some network errors there. But we got under 5 minutes to go here, so it's going to be about 2 to 3 laps these drivers will be able to complete here. Once the timer ends, these drivers will be able to complete one more time lap. One more time lap. And E3 actually went his personal best last time around. He's cut down the lead to only 3/10. So can E3 squeeze 3/10 out of that thing in the last few minutes here? There's someone else surprising from the back. Is that a Jeep I just saw on the racetrack? Yes, it is. It's a Jeff. Beautiful sight to see that Willis Jeff out there. Really whipping that thing. He could definitely threat for the win here. As he goes directly off the racetrack. A couple of drivers joining really late in the session. Going to be interesting what they can do with this very limited amount of time we have left. See if they'll have anything to challenge for anyone. As they just came out the pits. Javen has just gone second fastest. Uses one car switch to the Alpine race car. He went on 157.876. Oh, we could have a challenge here. He's only 27/100ths behind the leader. E3's only 2/10 behind him. We got 2 minutes left. We got a battle here. This is gonna get good. Will Dante be able to hold on? 2 minutes to go. Will Javen be able to get him at the end? He's gonna need to do it. Just need to grab a little bit more time. That thing's definitely fast. So is E3. The entire top 3 within 2/10 of each other. 3/10 of each other. And Ahmed only 6/10 back from the top 3. So this is a hell of a battle it's warmed up to here. Interesting to watch to see what happens. About a minute and a half to go, so time definitely running out. If Javen can do it, this will be his 11th career win. You'll need a perfect 2 laps though. We'll be able to complete this one and then one more lap once the timer ends. And we have 1 more minute to go. 1 more minute to go. Can Javen Tucker win as the Jeep is on the straightaway? Doing Jeep-like things. So you have to get past Jack. Jack joining us pretty late here. Be interesting to see what'll happen here. Looks like Dante's actually running a little bit slower this lap. Javen Tucker went a 10th up on his personal best that time. If he can hang on, that would put him in the lead with under 19 seconds to go. He's making the pass. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up, but we have a new leader. E3 is taking the lead by a whopping 5/10. Will Javen Tucker be able to do anything? Dante trying to make up time. Javen Tucker trying to make up time. These drivers will be able to complete one more time lap. And once you complete that last time lap, oh, Javen Tucker's going to spin. He's going to go around. Be able to complete one more time lap since the timer's just ended. Once they completed that time lap, please pull off to the side of the racetrack. The Jeep F1 car, or the Jeff Willies is blocking the start-finish line, honking his horn with displeasure. Well, they wouldn't be able to do anything. Javen Tucker has one more shot at it, was definitely faster, but if he can get a clean lap, that's the only question. Has some traffic around him. It's going to be interesting to see how this sorts out. He's only 27/100ths behind Dante. He went a 10th faster on his personal best that time. It's going to be interesting to see what will happen here. Everyone completing their final laps. There's the Jeff sitting on the start-finish line, honking his horn. We got to get an in-car camera of this. This is beautiful to watch. So graceful to watch a Jeff like this in the wild. Anyways, back to the action. Javen Tucker's going to need to be perfect here if he can complete it. He's got 6/10 to make up. Jack's right behind him. Off the final turn, down the final straightaway. Will Javen Tucker have what it takes? No, he won't, but Dante's actually set a faster lap. So Dante actually brings home the win. On the last lap, Dante went 40/100ths of a second faster than E3. What a crazy finish to this time trial Tuesday. The top 10 or top 3 within 3/10 of each other. Looks like Slinky's actually going to steal third place from Javen Tucker again. So, wow, what a crazy finish here. We're going to go in and interview tonight's winner. See what Dante has to say after this one. And let's see if we can find him in the party. There he is. Dante, you have won tonight's event. Congratulations, and man, you pulled it off by 41/1000ths of a second. That was a close one. But just congratulations on the win, and it was lots of fun to watch all you. And you're the winner in the closest finish in time trial history. So, congratulations on that, and congratulations on a win. And we're gonna interview P2 there. See what E3 has to say. E3, you missed out by 41 hundredths of a second. Man, that was a close one. It was really fun to watch you drive that beautiful race car here tonight. How'd the event go? And man, you came up just short.
It was all right. I'm still mad about wasting $70 on a sandwich.
Was it a good sandwich
but
at
it's
least?
all right. But it's all right. I
But
had fun. It was a really close one.
yeah, it was a really close one, the closest one to date. But congratulations on the second finish tonight. It was really fun to watch y'all, and just congratulations.
All right.
And P3 is Slinky coming home P3 in that Jaguar. So let's, as everyone's doing stuff in the final turn, but we're going to interview Slinky, see what he has to say. Where's Slinky? Slinky, congratulations on P3. You nabbed it at the very, very end tonight. Only 3/10 back, but very, very close finish, and you got it at the very, very end. So, how was it to grab that P3, and how was the event? But yeah, congratulations on the P3 finish. Maybe if you win another event, you'll be able to pick front-wheel drives only. So we'll have to see what happens, and we'll see what. So congratulations on P3. And we got one more guy I want to interview. I just want to interview Blam, just because Blam always does. And Javen's complaining because he lost yet again. Got beat by a Jeff F1 car and then lost out on a podium. But we're going to interview Blam just because he's just the fastest Jeff driver out there. Blam, how's it going tonight? We got to interview you. Not the best finish here tonight, but still got that win last night with, or last weekend with, or last week with the Jeff. So how was the event tonight?
Well, I'm just glad that Javen didn't win. That's all I could ask for.
That's a fair point. Very fair point. Well, congratulations on being able to finish the event. Pretty sure you weren't last. Maybe.
I think I was, actually.
Okay, well, you know, someone's got to hold up.
Even in the F1 car.
You know, someone's got to hold up the base of the pyramid, so, you know, congratulations on that. But, you never know. Move on to next week. Hopefully you'll be able to get a better finish, so have a good night. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for tonight's event. Tonight's Time Trial Tuesday. Thank you all for watching and joining in. Dante is your winner here tonight. And Javen is still complaining, so Javen might end up getting banned if he keeps complaining. But check us out on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Just add us on PlayStation. We'll get you in this way. Get you in the league, get you set up, ready to roll. We'll be starting up the Champion Series within the next couple weeks. So if you plan to run that full time, please let us know. You need to let us know if you're gonna run full time, so that way you'll be if you miss a race, you'll be able to eligible for the substitute. Since I won't be running full time, I will actually be subbing for any driver that needs a substitute driver for a weekend they will miss. So I'll run their car for that weekend, so that way you'll get some points at least. So just hit us up. We'll get the rules settled for the Champions League and get it all released on our Instagram page. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. And keep an eye out for everything. And just thank you for watching, and everyone have a great evening. Dante is tonight winner.